is this thing? What is this thing here? Hello? Is this thing on? I don't... Listen up. Y'all ain't doing a live stream on my back. Oh no, you're not gonna do a live stream on Cody's back. No, not unless it's on my terms, okay? So I'm gonna just be here. What is this talk about a fifth wife? Why would you be talking about such a thing? I do not consent to adding more wives. No, I don't. I'll tell you why. Because I've got 4. Yeah, I've got 4 wives. And that's a lot. Maybe it's more than I bargained for. They're not always nice to me. Do you feel bad for me? Do you feel bad for the Cody stir? I wish you did. You should. It seems like people don't really feel bad for me. And I don't know why that is. But I feel bad for me. And I think you should too. Do you know that they're not always very nice to me? No. So you want to add a 5th wife and name her? What are you playing God with my life? That's not very nice. I'm going to tell you something. You know how mean they can be to me? 1 year for my birthday, they bought me an expensive laptop. Can you believe that? That's not... Oh, now I got to do work on that? What? This is the stuff I'm talking about, okay? So just keep Cody in mind. Keep Cody in your thoughts and love, okay? Because I'm not always just a bad guy. In fact, do you know that I was a pretty darn good wrestler? Anyhow, I gotta run, okay? Because I gotta go buy some replacement parts for my little Lexus convertible that I'm trying to keep on the road. Gosh, bless it. Okay, just don't play God with my life and try not to judge me too hard, okay? And if I do get a 5th wife, I sure hope she's got a great name. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. I keep trying to keep him out. I really do. I keep trying to keep him out. But as you can imagine, it is not easy to keep Mr. Brown away from the things he wants. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I definitely didn't intend for that to be the way I started this live stream. I want us to be sincere. This is just Jeff talking to you all. And okay, firstly, I just want to say I'm going to announce the name of the 5th wife as selected by all of your suggestions in this video. I'll get to it, but I think it would be a good idea if you would not post the name in the actual comments, because I feel like it'll be a little bit of a spoiler if people might not be able to watch this live. I totally expect that it's going to be tough for people to watch this live right now. And I see I got 2 people watching. Thank you very much for watching. Hey, thank you, MJC. I don't do live streams a whole lot because I just haven't had an audience that would tune in, but I definitely have a really nice core group of people that have been engaged and sincere and really helping me to grow. So thank you guys again. I'll probably thank you about 5 more times. Anyways, maybe don't mention the final name in the comments below. You can, if you care, because I just feel like, maybe people will check it out later. I got some people in London, some people in Australia, all over, and I only announced this official live stream today. I didn't give good notice. So, okay, so here we are. You all gave so many good suggestions. I have 2 pages of suggestions, and I really considered them. And okay, I'm going to tell you what I named the 5th wife first. Okay, so I wrote the script. The script is done, but I've only just started the first revision. I'll probably do at least 2 revisions before I start filming. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I want to finish filming the Curse of Oak Island feature parody that I'm doing called Oki's Lost Treasure, because I just need to have one thing done or else I'm never going to finish it. So I probably won't start filming this 5th wife for a little while, but I'll keep all the content coming as I have been so far. Okay, so I originally named, don't ask me why, I named the 5th wife Gwen. I just, for some reason, it popped into my head. I was like, Gwen, yeah, I like that name. I'm going to use that. And then I realized that one of the children is named Gwen. So I was like, no, of course not. And then I got the idea to enlist you all for some help. And I definitely got a name that I love. But the problem is I got several names that I love and also a lot of other names that I like. And there was a couple suggestions that were a little off color, but in like a good humored way. I may not mention those. I'm going to mention all of the suggestions and all the people who suggested them. I hope that's okay with everybody. I wanted to say thank you all for participating in this little fun thing. 3 people watching. Woohoo! It's my personal record. Okay, thank you guys. So, all right, what else do I want to say before I get into the names? I have them in a tiered thing. And as I've said, if you're not familiar with this, I'm sure you, if you're watching this, you're familiar. But I'm going to take the suggestion and put it into my movie of the character of the fifth wife. I'm going to use the name, and I'm also going to put a formal thank you in the credits to the person that I pick, or the person's name that I pick. Okay, I made some notes. Okay, I'm all excited. I get a little excited. I get a little nervous for this. Going live is different than yeah. So okay. So gratitude. I am very thankful. I sincerely am. It's not just. I think you all know it's not just an act. I'm very grateful to you guys. And yeah, the fifth wife is written. I really like it. It's going to be a little different than what you might expect. So just keep an open mind. I have some twists in there, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going to be cool, but it might not be what you expect. So. All right. Yeah, let's just get into the names. I don't want to go too long because, and then I'll talk a little bit more at the end. So the first tier of names is going to be the honorable mention category that I really like your suggestion. And I wanted to say thank you. And I'm just going to run off of them. So first we have is Tina Flores 7503. That's the username. She suggested Catherine with a C, which I love. I love that name a lot. Easily could use Catherine. So that's a great name. MJC 42701 gave me 2 suggestions. One of them is in the honorable mention category. Another one we'll get to later. She suggested Ariella, and then there was some talk of a spelling error or typo for Areola, which I know was humorous to you guys, and that is very funny. And I like that. I like that suggestion. Okay, Marie Hickson. Sorry if I get any of these names wrong. Marie Hickson. Not that I don't know if I need to put the whole username. I thought it would be like a nice thing if you guys could like engage with each other if you ever want. But let's just say Marie Hickson gave me 2. She gave me the suggestion of Mary, Mary. I think multiple people suggested that, and I thought that was a good idea. It was funny, but that would be one of the ones. Thank you. Thanks, Ramona. That would be one of the ones to kind of augment the story. So the story is written as it is, and I don't intend for this name to change the story. So if I were to do the Mary with a Y, it would be very funny, actually. And I think it would be interesting to see how Cody would cope with that. I could see a skit about it right now. Maybe I can make a short about it one day, but that would definitely change the story. And it's not about that. And she also seconded one of the suggestions from someone else. Okay. Then we have Mama Squirrel. Mama Squirrel, your suggestions were very funny. And you were the one with slightly off colored. I don't believe, I'll just say one of them. I don't believe urethra is a Bible name, but I still appreciate the efforts. So you get honorable mention as well. Okay, let's move along here. Molly, who is also user all sorts of numbers. I checked your pages, Molly. Molly suggested Sheba, which I liked a lot, actually. That's a cool suggestion. Didn't pick that one, but I really liked it. Lori Erickson 7205 suggested a bunch of good stuff, actually, some very interesting stuff. I'm not sure if the names Thankful and Wealthy were Bible names or they were just family names, but I really liked those. But one really cool Bible name that Lori suggested was Hephzibah. And I thought that was cool. Some other people liked that one too. So I did not pick that one, but I really liked it. So thanks again, Lori. And last of the honorable mention category was Suzanne Robinson, always very supportive, with Ruth, and then kind of like a play on words like ruthless, which I thought was funny as well. And I think I mentioned Ruth was one of the first ones I thought of after I discarded my other name that I had, but my grandma's was named Ruth, and she was actually a Mormon, from the Mormon family as well. But I didn't want to like bring a family name into it. It's okay. All right, next tier of names. Is this boring? I'll try not to go too long. These things can go on. I'll try to keep it very succinct as much as possible. Okay, so that was the honorable mention category. Now we're moving up to the next category. I don't have a name for it. The next category up. Okay, Wolfman Zebra. Wolfman Zebra suggested Bathsheba, which I guess is also Sheba, but I really liked that one. But I did not choose that one, but that was very interesting. It was getting a little bit deeper, a little more creative. ACN 1861, very supportive subscriber, suggested Rebecca. Really liked Rebecca and could have easily used Rebecca as much as some of the other ones, but it didn't have like that super humorous, like it just didn't strike me as funny. I wanted the name to be kind of like corny and funny, but great suggestion. Okay, still moving along. Lainey Bowden, I think it's pronounced Bowden or Bowden. And several people, okay, we have to talk about this. Several people suggested Delilah. Lainey, Victoria Dunnett, and I think Wolfman Zebra also mentioned it. Oh, Wolfman Zebra also mentioned Salome, which I thought was pretty cool. But so I think at least 3 people and some other people like seconded it. Delilah. And I like Delilah a lot. I feel like if it was up to the subscribers, you probably would have chosen Delilah. But for some reason, for me, Delilah has like kind of like a menacing tone. It might just be something in my head from like totally nothing to do with the Bible at all. But I just didn't want to go that way. But I really appreciate it, and it was a good one. Okay, what else do we got here? What else do we got here? Okay, so that's the end of that category. Only have a few more, so don't worry. The next category is the first runner or the first and second runner-ups. Okay, these are like third and second places. I really like these names. I could have easily used them. Okay, so let's go to, sorry, here, getting organized. Okay, Mom Dog suggested Jemima, Jemima, which just made me laugh, like immediately made me laugh. I really like that name. Could have easily used that one. Totally fits like what it is I was looking for. But I did not pick that one, Mom Dog. I'm sorry. I almost called you Jemima. Is that okay? So that was a great one. Anna Hines Site had a couple good suggestions. She suggested Eunice, which I really liked. And that was probably one of my top 3, I believe. I did not pick Eunice, but thank you, Anna. And Lily OT Valley 21 suggested Phoebe, which is another name that I really liked, but was also another family name that I have. So I did not pick that one. Okay, so that's that. Who else do we have? Okay, all right. And drum roll, please. I think we're up to the first runner-up. Okay, here we are. First runner-up. Wait. Oh, I didn't include. Okay. All right. We got to talk about Angel Baby. Okay. Very great supporter. Angel Baby, who's coming to us from Australia. She had 2 suggestions, both of which I liked a lot. Oh, wait, I missed a couple. All right. I missed a couple. Excuse me. Angel Baby suggested Jerusha, which I thought, again, hit that note in my ear. It needs to be like a little mushy. That's just some weird part of my brain aesthetic. I just need, okay. Jerusha, love it, didn't pick it. And she also suggested Robel Martin, which was a hybrid of all the 4 wives' names. And I mentioned that one to my wife today. She's like, that's the one. That's hilarious. And she even like, my wife even came up with kind of like a premise where Cody could have been just like, it could have just, oh no, I can't give away too many spoilers from the script, but there's something in the script that would have actually been an interesting play. But unfortunately, I did not pick that one. But a lot of people liked that one. So very good one. We had the_sly_goth suggested Harriet, which is a little bit of a play on words with hair. And I liked that one as well. Very funny. And Ramona Spencer, one of my most kind supporters, suggested a typo name that got a lot of interest. Somebody had seconded it, so this was one of the audience favorites as well. Samsung, not Samson, but Samsung. And to you, Ramona, I ask you, isn't Samson is a guy's name? So would Samsung be still a guy's name or a girl's name? Either way, I loved that one. I thought it was really funny. And then there was a comment which I had the same exact thought. I was like, what about Nokia? Somebody else said that. They beat me to it. Samsung, very funny. Thank you, Ramona. Thanks for all the support and kindness so far. You've been extremely helpful and encouraging me also to like do more stuff. And so it's awesome. So thank you. I did not pick that one though. Apologies. And a couple more. Sorry, this is dragging on. All right, that's the last of them before first runner up. An honorable mention. Very sad that I didn't pick this one. Okay, very sad that I didn't pick this one. I had picked this one as soon as you suggested this name, MJC 42701. MJC gave us a couple suggestions and tons of support. So much support. There's like a core group of you all that have been so supportive and consistently there. You know, I think there's probably like a handful. I can't say how many, maybe 10 or less, or maybe 20 or less, but you all have, I'm not crying. I'm actually just swallowing. You guys have really made me feel amazing. No, but seriously, thank you so much, because I've been doing YouTube for 4 years, and some of those years, all of those years basically have been brutal, have been very brutal and still fun. But now this last several months have been a different kind of fun. I'm like, oh man, I'm getting, like I told you guys this in a previous vlog, I'm getting a lot more views. Still need to get more though. Okay. So MJC 42701, first runner up. Very sad I didn't pick this. The name, Esther. Esther. Great name. Funny name. That's a name I think of for humor all the time. In fact, in a friend's ski house that we visit, they have these like wooden geese up on like the mantle that just are there. They're just there for eternity. And I named one of them Esther like several years ago. Didn't pick it because the winning name appeared one day. Boom, just like that. The winning name appeared. Thank you, MJC. Seriously, I actually like felt bad I didn't pick that one. Oh, it's my pleasure. I love doing this. And I'm always like, I'm doing too much. I'm sharing too much. And a lot of you have said, no, keep doing it. And so I'll still try to keep it within reason. But it's just, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I've been goofing around and making characters since I was a little boy. My grandma Ruth, actually, she rest in peace. There's a memory when I was tiny. I don't know how young, very young, single digits, where we were goofing around. We tipped over the kitchen table and we were running around, changing costumes. And I remember just changing costumes. My view of heaven is like playing around, goofing around in costumes, and having like people laugh. And if I can make people laugh, 100% dream achieved. And so you guys are making my dream come true right now. Okay, without further ado, quintessential. What's the word I want? Drum roll, whatever. Okay, the winning name and the name that will go into my movie and go into my script as the fifth wife character is from Anna Hindsight. It was her second suggestion. She had two very good suggestions and is also a great supporter. The winning name was suggested by Anna, and it is Beulah. 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 I wasn't sure if it was biblical. Both her and I looked it up. It's in, I think it's Isaiah, I believe. And I just, that name makes me laugh. And I just was trying to picture Cody saying it and like just being like, what a beautiful name. Oh, Beulah, just rolls off your tongue. And so that is the name. So Anna, thank you for participating. Thank you everyone for participating. I really appreciate it. It was fun for me to see your suggestions. And that's the story. So now I'm going to go back into my screenwriting program and change all of the Gwens to Beulahs, and then work on these revisions and crank it out. I watched like 1 to 2 episodes of Sister Wives a week. I have no time to watch TV. If you will believe that I have no time to watch TV, but that's like my job. So I watched season 4, episode 3 today, I think, where Christine and Robin have a little conversation, and it's interesting. So that'll be the next parody coming out probably Wednesday or Thursday. And so that's where I'm at. Everything else you already know. I've told you all 100 times over. I guess that's about it. I just wanted to say that the channel has been growing exponentially. So this time last year, I had 900 subscribers. I just saw a post I made last July. I had 900. Now I have 1,600. And you need to get 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, but you also need 4,000 watch hours throughout a 365-day period. And right now, I have about 2,060 watch hours. So it's not all about money, of course, but of course, believe me, I've been a professional actor for 24 years. So I'm doing this for the pure love and for the hope to be good enough to make people happy and entertain. But these are lean years since COVID. My last Broadway show, I haven't had like a great gig, but it's all good because I'm having fun and I can see the trajectory. I'm going to get there. Probably by the end of the year, I'll be earning quarters, nickels, and I'll be like kissing the floor. So I just wanted to say that growth has been amazing, especially since January, since I started the Sister Wives parodies. It's been going like crazy. And, but in this last month, for some reason, it's kind of like slowed down a little bit. I'm not sure if it's an algorithm thing or whatever. So I can't ask you all to do anything more than you're doing, because if you're watching this and if you've suggested names, you are in the core group of people who I consider to be very kind and generous and helpful. I know you've watched many videos. I know you've all checked out the playlist. I just posted my singing playlist the other day, thanks to a suggestion from Ramona and some other people. And I looked at my channel stats the next morning, and one of my singing videos had 14 views. I hadn't gotten a view in like a year. 14 views is like exciting to me. If I get double digits, I'm happy. So thanks again so much. That's about it. Just the only thing else I could ask of you all that you haven't already done is, spread the word, pass the word along. And if you don't have the notifications turned on, I don't even have that on any of the channels I follow either. So it's a little invasive, maybe. I don't even know. But click that bell thing so that you can always know when the next video comes out, because I don't have a strict schedule. Okay. Namaste, just like Janelle. That's the end for me. Thank you guys so much. The name is Beulah. You all are very great. Oh, I'm going to finish at 20 minutes. That's fair. I was going to try to do 15 minutes or less.
So I will just ramble for 11 more seconds. I'm bad at math. 10 more seconds. What else can I say? You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. New parodies coming out soon, and you all are the best. Beulah!